The next thing I want to move on to is adjusting availability for the low season or end season. So what a lot of users do, if you only have, say, one tour activity, is you can just click into your morning tour and just go down to available dates. So a lot of people like to have this selected as always available. That means it's every day, every year, always available. But what you can actually do is just adjust the date range. So this just says from the 1st of January 2024 to the 31st of December 2024, I want this to be available. So that's kind of nice. When I go onto my website then for this, just go in here. The first available date to be booked is the 1st of January. And just depending on your setup, this might not work for you. As I said, it's really great if you just have a certain amount of tours. But if you have a lot of inventory, it can be quite tedious to go into everything and kind of change the available dates. So if you want to make mass changes like that, so you want everything to not be available until January, what I would do is I would set up a rule. And what I call those rules are called blackout dates. So this is one I've set up here. I'm just going to activate it for you and click edit. So basically what this rule is doing here is from the 1st of November this year until the 31st of January next year, it's setting the availability of all my tours to 0. And you have control over this. So if you only wanted to, say, offer walking tours and individual tours for this time period until January, you could do so. But I'm just going to set it for all my tours. So they're all availability 0. Click Save Changes. I can go back up here. And now you'll see the availabilities are the 1st of February 2024. So rules are really good for making mass updates rather than going through all your tours individually. My individual bikes here then, also now the 1st of February. Another rule I want to quickly show people here is we have a 0 availability rule. It's actually very similar to the blackout rule I just showed you, but you're not applying a date range. This basically means it's unavailable indefinitely until you deactivate this rule. The reason I'm showing you this is we have a lot of customers that instead of creating a rule, they go into their inventory and they unpublish everything. The reason I don't encourage doing this way, so I'm just going to unpublish everything, is just going to go, I think I have some packages here, I just want to unpublish them. If you unpublish all of your tours and activities, customers can't see anything on your website. So if they go onto your website and they click book now, they're going to get this search result here. And that's a really bad customer experience for your customers. The best thing to do would be to set that availability rule to 0 and go in here, just publish my tours again. And the reason being, let me just show you, we'll just turn this on, is when I go back to my website here, customers can still see all my tours. They can get all the information they need. So they can still see the cancellation policy, all my reviews, but the calendar is now kind of grayed out. So they can't see this, they can't make any bookings. It's a better user experience. You can even add a sentence in here that says something like, please contact this number or email address to make bookings. And you can put booking through the point of sale. It's a much better user experience for them to be able to get the information they need. So yeah, I don't encourage unpublishing any of your inventory, unless of course you're making changes at the end of the season and you don't need customers to see the information yet. If you're making changes to your tours, then yes, of course, unpublish them. But if it's just a case of trying to restrict bookings, I would use rules to maybe make bookings for next year or just 0 out the availability.